The debate is joined over impeachment. Let's talk about it now with two members of Congress. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she's a Democrat from New York. Congressman Adam Kinzinger, Republican from Illinois. And Congressman Cortez, let me begin with you. So I know you're a supporter of impeachment. The Speaker has not yet decided whether she's going to schedule it. Should she schedule it, will it pass?
Well, I absolutely believe that impeachment should be scheduled for several reasons. One, of course, our main priority is to ensure the removal of Donald Trump as president of the United States. Every minute and every hour that he is in office represents a clear and present danger, not just to the United States Congress, but frankly to the country. But in addition to removal, we're also talking about complete barring of the president, or rather of Donald Trump, from running for office ever again. And in addition to that, the potential ability to prevent pardoning himself from those charges that he was impeached for.
And, the several Republican members of Congress who opposed raising objections to certifying the Electoral College vote have written a letter to President-elect Biden opposing impeachment. Here's what the letter says. It says, in the spirit of healing and fidelity to our Constitution, we ask you formally request that Speaker Nancy Pelosi discontinue her efforts to impeach President Donald J. Trump a second time. A second impeachment only days before President Trump will leave office is as unnecessary as it is inflammatory. They're saying for the sake of unity, forego impeachment.
Well, I think there's a couple of things. One is we have to understand that what happened on Wednesday was insurrection against the United States. That is what Donald J. Trump engaged in, and that is what those who stormed the Capitol engaged in. And so when we talk about healing, the process of healing is separate and, in fact, requires accountability. And so if we allow insurrection against the United States with impunity, with no accountability, we are inviting it to happen again. That is how serious it is. And I do not believe that perhaps my colleagues weren't in that room. Perhaps my colleagues were not fully present for the events on Wednesday, but we came close to half of the House nearly dying on Wednesday. And if a foreign head of state, if another head of state came in and ordered an attack on the United States Congress, would we say that should not be prosecuted? Would we say that there should be absolutely no response to that? No. It is an act of insurrection. It's an act of hostility. And we must have accountability, because without it, it will happen again.
There's a concern also from Democrats, though, that if you're having a Senate trial, it can't happen in the next 10 days. If you're having the Senate trial in the early days of President Biden's term, it's going to prevent the confirmation of his appointees to the cabinet. It's going to slow down, perhaps, the passage of essential COVID relief legislation.
I think, George, I think we need to review what actually happened on Wednesday. The National Guard was requested by the D.C. Council and was rejected. We are talking about, and we are hearing about, a complete and utter lack of preparation. The chief of the D.C. Capitol Police lied to House Administration Chairwoman Zoe Lofgren about the preparations of what happened. We need to know what happened and how deep this goes. And if we do not take corrective action right now, we are talking about those same potentially compromised elements being in charge of the president's security during the inauguration. And so, with profound respect, I believe that the president's safety and the safety of the United States Congress and the security of our country, it takes precedent over the timing of nominations and the timing of potential confirmations. This is in immediate danger right now.
So you're confident House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is going to move forward with impeachment?
I do believe that we will be moving forward with impeachment, but again, we are looking towards multiple avenues, and I do not believe that those avenues are mutually exclusive. This is not an either-or proposition. This is not either the 25th Amendment or impeachment or investigating our other avenues through the 14th Amendment. I do not believe that any of these avenues are competitive with one another. They all frankly provide their own form of relief and their own forms of accountability. And so I do not believe that this is a question of deciding or debating between which of these avenues we should pursue. I believe we should take an all of the above approach.
Congresswoman, thanks for your time this morning. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.